In my opinion, I think the LEGO Icons theme is one of the best LEGO themes that LEGO makes. It contains all of the 18 plus sets that you and I know and love, including all of the LEGO modular buildings, all of the plant sets, and really, literally just anything that is a cool, fun LEGO build. LEGO Icons was a newer theme announced earlier this year to kind of encompass all of those 18 plus sets that currently didn't really have a home, and now they do under that LEGO Icons umbrella. With these direct-to-consumer sets, most often you can only buy them at the LEGO stores, LEGO Shop at Home, and some specialty retailers. They can often be a bit more pricey, and as such, you may not buy them all right away. It's always a little bit of a game of cat and mouse to find out when that set will retire, so if it's one that you really want to add to your shopping list and pick it up, you make sure you do that, well, obviously, before it retires. Well, BrickFanatics.com has just released a list of the LEGO Icon sets that are retiring this year in 2022, as well as the retirement date for all these LEGO Icon sets for the next several years. So today we're going to be taking a deep dive into this list, and we're going to be finding out which sets you should maybe pick up sooner than later, and which ones you'll have a little bit more time for. Alright guys, like I mentioned, I will be using the BrickFanatics.com website for this list for all the 2022 sets that are retiring. Starting off with the sets that are retiring on December 31st, 2022, we've got a list of 7 different sets here. The first set that is retiring is actually the Fiat 500. This is set number 10271. This one originally came out in March 2020, so right as the pandemic began. It is a cool 960-piece set. Actually comes in 2 different colors, which is pretty neat, the yellow and the blue. And this one's honestly probably got a really good run going from it. The next set that is retiring is set number 10272, the Old Trafford Manchester United. This one came out in February 2020 and is obviously retiring at the end of this year. This one surprised me a little bit just because I thought a big set like this may have a little bit of a longer run. 2 years for such a large set, almost 4,000 LEGO pieces. It seems pretty short in my opinion, but again, LEGO has released a lot of really cool sets since, including a couple other stadiums, so I guess it does make sense. The next set that is retiring is set number 10275, the Elf Clubhouse. This one originally came out in October 2020, and I guess it makes sense that this one is retiring because this will be the 3rd Christmas season that it is available for sale. In past years, I actually thought they only let seasonal sets be on sale for 1 to 2 years, so it is pretty remarkable that this one did end up getting 3 years. The next set that we're going to see retire this year is 10279, the Volkswagen T2 camper van. This one has been on the shelves for less than a year now, and it's already being canceled. It originally came out on August 1st, 2021, and is obviously going on December 31st, 2022. The production run on this one was a little bit less, and as you can see, according to BrickSet, only 3,115 members own this set. Compared to some of the other ones that were up near 10,000 owning this set, I would say this one was probably not one of LEGO's best sellers, considering how long the other Volkswagen camper van lasted on the market. The third last set that we've got retiring this year is set number 10282, the Adidas Original Superstar from the famous Adidas x LEGO collaboration. This one has also just lasted about a year now, originally coming out on July 1st, 2021. Fun fact, this one's actually on sale right now on the LEGO Shop at Home website. As you can see, 15% off. So if this is one that you were interested in picking up before it went away, definitely recommend picking up this one. Even if you have this set, you could also pick up another one if you wanted to do a left and a right foot. Our second last set that we've got retiring this year, and also the second stadium on the list, is set number 10284, Camp Nou from FC Barcelona. This one has not even been on shelves for an entire year yet, originally being launched on September 1st, 2021. I was in the Barcelona LEGO store recently, and this set was huge for them. They had it on display everywhere, so many pictures and everything like that. So I'm curious if LEGO will continue to sell this in Barcelona, because it would make a lot of sense, kind of like they still sell some retired architecture sets in London, like the London skyline. My prediction would be they might continue to sell this one, obviously in Barcelona, because it would make a lot of sense. But if you're not going to Barcelona, and that is just a sole prediction, you might want to check this one out soon if this is one that you are interested in getting. And finally, the last set that's going to be retiring at the end of 2022 is set number 10291, the Queer Eye Fab 5 Loft. If I'm going to be fully honest with you, for some reason I thought this was a LEGO Ideas set, but apparently it was not. This one originally launched on October 1st, 2021. As you can see down at the bottom here, about 1,700 members have picked up the set, so I would say it was decently popular, but it was not nearly as popular as I would say some of the LEGO Friends sets were, or some of the other LEGO Ideas sets that were based off pulp culture. Now that we've gone through the sets that are expiring at the end of December 31st, 2022, I want to just quickly take a look at some of the other LEGO sets that are predicted to retire within the next 3 years. So starting next year, we've got set number 10255, the Assembly Square. This modular building has been on shelves for so long now. I mean, I bought this when I worked at the LEGO store back in 2019. This is a really good starter modular building for those looking to just get into it, because while you're spending roughly just a little bit more than a traditional modular building, you are essentially getting 3 buildings in one and taking up 1.5 base plates instead of just the regular one. So this one, I have a prediction as well, will go very well on the aftermarket. So if you're interested in collecting LEGO modulars or even interested in just getting started, I would not want to miss this one. Next up, retiring at the end of 2023, we've got set number 10265, the Ford Mustang, which was originally released on March 1st, 2019. So this one has had a very good long production life. According to BrickFanatics.com, this set here, which is set number 10266, the NASA Apollo 11 lunar lander, is also set to retire at the end of 2023, originally launched June 1st, 2019. But it's worth noting that here on BrickSet in the database, they've noted that this one is retiring on December 31st, 2022. So if this set is on your list of ones that you want to get, I would definitely recommend picking it up sooner than later, just because it's hard to say if the BrickFanatics or BrickSet is the correct website. Over 16,000 BrickSet users have this set. So that just goes to show how truly popular this one is. So given that discrepancy and the fact that BrickSet is saying it ends a little bit sooner, I wouldn't wait on this one if it's something you really, really want. The next set retiring at the end of 2023 is set number 10270, the Lego Bookshop. This modular building originally launched on January 1st, 2022, and has had a successful 2-year run as a Lego modular building. Once again, over 16,000 BrickSet members own this set, given how popular it was, and it is quite frankly a really cool set. And of course, you're not going to want to miss set number 10273, the Lego Haunted House, before it's set to retire at the end of 2023. This one originally launched on June 1st, 2020, giving it a very healthy 3-year production run. Also set to expire before the end of 2023 is set number 10274, the Ghostbusters Ecto 1. This one is not the minifigure scale version, but is the model version 1, and it originally launched on November 15th, 2020. This next one is one that I'm a little personally surprised is on the list. It's set number 10267, the Roman Colosseum. This set was originally released on November 27th, 2020, and is already set to retire by December 31st, 2023. Given that at the time this was the largest LEGO set ever made, I thought it personally just would have stayed on the shelves for a few more years, considering I don't imagine LEGO has any plans to kind of revive the Roman Colosseum. I just thought that they normally kept some of these bigger, larger sets on sale for a little bit longer when there's obviously no plans to revitalize them in the near future. But very popular set with over 2,300 BrickSet members owning it. This one I had to look up before I even knew which set was actually retiring. This is set number 76989, the Horizon Forbidden West Tailneck. This set just came out in May 1st, 2022, so it has barely had any time to be on the shelves before LEGO has already slated its retirement. It would have lasted just over a year, and quite frankly, don't really know what this set is or where it came from. It looks pretty neat though, but definitely get that before the end of next year if this is one that you were hoping to get. And finally, the last set that's due to retire at the end of 2023 is set number 40516, the Everyone is Awesome set. This set was released on June 1st, 2021 in celebration of Pride Month, and is one of the best sets out there to get all of these really cool monochrome LEGO minifigures. This is a pretty neat set, as I mentioned, with 11 figures in it, and is definitely one you will want to pick up, if not just for the parts, but also to support the community. Now that we've seen what sets are going to expire on December 31st, 2023, let's briefly take a look at the sets that are due to expire at the end of 2024 and 2025. I'm going to be breezing through these ones really fast just because you still have a couple years to pick these ones up before it's a little bit urgent. So for starters, we've got the LEGO Icons Police Station. This one came out obviously in 2021, so it's being healthy with LEGO's 2-year shelf life. The next set due to retire at the end of 2024 is LEGO set number 10280, the LEGO Flower Bouquet. We've also got set number 10281, the LEGO Bonsai Tree. 10283, the LEGO NASA Space Shuttle Discovery, which is one that I actually bought last year and still actually haven't built yet. We've also got the LEGO Birds of Paradise, which is 10289. We've got 10290, the LEGO Icons Pickup Truck. 10292, the Lego Friends apartment. It's also worth noting that set number 21319, the Central Perk set, is also due to retire on December 31st, 2022. This one was actually missed on the BrickSfanatic initial list as well. Moving back to the sets that are retiring at the end of 2024, we've got the Lego Santa's Village, which is set number 10293, the Lego Titanic, which is 10294. This one has been out of stock for the longest time now, but luckily there's still a few years left to go to get this one. Currently, the world's largest Lego set is one that I still want to pick up. And finally, the last set that is retiring at the end of 2024 is the Porsche 911, which is set number 10295. Now that we've seen the sets that are retiring at the end of 2024, let's also take a look at the sets that are going to be retiring at the end of 2025, a whole 3+ years from now. First up, we've got the Lego Modular Building, the Boutique Hotel. This is set number 10297. This one just launched earlier this year. It's going to be here for a few more years, obviously, which is perfect because I have yet to pick this one up. We've also got the Vespa 125, which is set number 10298. The Real Madrid Stadium, which just was also announced with the 2 stadiums that are going earlier in this year. We've got a few more years before you will be able to pick this one up, which is set number 10299. We've also got the Back to the Future Time Machine retiring, which is set number 10300. The Optimus Prime, which is 10302. The Loop Coaster, again, a brand new Lego set, which is 10303. The Lion's Night Castle, which is actually a set that's not even available for sale yet, is set to retire at the end of 2025, which is 10305. We've also got the Lego Succulents, which is 10309. The Lego Orchid, 10311. And of course, the Galaxy Explorer, also not released to the public yet, coming soon on October 1st, 2022, and that is set number 10497. It is worth noting that, of course, these sets are just an estimate, and they very well could retire earlier or later. This is not a full comprehensive list, so it's definitely recommended that you buy the Lego sets that you're really interested in getting as soon as possible, because you are not going to want to miss out. Alright everyone, thank you guys so much for checking out today's LEGO video where we go through and we deep dive through the list of LEGO icon sets and when they are going to be retiring. As such, if you saw any sets on this list that you want to pick up sooner rather than later, definitely make sure you check those ones out and purchase those ones if their retirement date is coming up very soon. Some of those dates on there definitely surprised me, and others, well, could be expected. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and of course subscribe. And I'm looking forward to seeing you here in the next LEGO video.